MLB The Show has baseball from the Pacific Northwest and Safeco Field in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Kansas City Royals and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Whit Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Kansas City, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. 1-1. And the skies are clear, but that's not helping the temperature much. 45 degrees here at first pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. 1-2. Here it comes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you know you have to keep an eye on Brandon Moss.
Lorenzo Cain
Comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball two.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
2-0 pitch on the way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. Career numbers with Iwakuma. He's gone 2 for 8. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Seager will put this one away to retire the side. Gene Segura in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners.
Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Back up the middle. And no chance there for Escobar. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. Career numbers against Danny Duffy, 6 for 14. He's taken him deep once. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Segura is on his way home. Now the relay home. And now he'll try and scurry back to first, but the throw rings him out to dry. Bad base running mistake there for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Nelson Cruz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Matt, I thought they were working around him right here, and he went out and swung at a ball that wasn't even in the zone. So now he's letting his pride get in the way. If they're going to walk you, let them walk you.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Cain is under it, and that's the third out. One left for Seattle. We are still scoreless.
Leading off for Kansas City, first baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Salvador Perez goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Mike Moustakas is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Fouled back. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. On to the bag with it himself is Alonso, and that's out number 3. 0 across. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Haniger. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
Batting 6.
Here's Yonder Alonso.
Yonder Alonso.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate at strike 1. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here now is Mike Zunino. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see him be aggressive most of this game with that fastball.
On to Hosmer, a double play, and the inning is over. At the plate, Brandon Moss. Career numbers with Iwakuma, 3 base hits in 19 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. So 1 gone for the shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Batting 9th, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder,
4.
Alex Gordon. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And a neck-high fastball that time. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
Seager is over near the railing as he makes the catch. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Swings through the slider there. Here's the 0-2. There for it, Escobar. Fielded cleanly. On to first is Escobar, 1 away.
Batting 9th. Center fielder, Guillermo.
That'll bring in Guillermo Heredia now. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
That ball's out of the zone, and he's swinging at it, and you're wondering, why is he swinging at that pitch? It is so enticing, and it looks like the ball just took off and rose on it. Didn't rise. He just executed the location properly.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Swinging a ball popped high in the air and heading for foul territory behind first. And Hosmer will just look this one in, and the inning is over. Mariners are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Whit Merrifield. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Whit Merrifield.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gamble is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Up next for the Royals.
Digging in the switch hitter, Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw on to Alonso takes care of him, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Nelson Cruz.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double.
Third baseman number 15.
Now to the plate, Kyle Seager. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This is on the ground over to first. The throw will go to third, and the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Into the box now, Mitch Haniger. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line to the right side. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Well, he comes up with the big RBI hit right there and puts them ahead in this ball game. If they can keep a lead, get to that bullpen, they got a shot to win this game.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Mike Zunino. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. Some more of the first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman number 35, Eric Hosmer.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Perez.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Alonso is there for it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And there are 2 gone now.
The third baseman, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tapper right back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. It remains. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ben Gamble.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hard hit ball to second. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, Matt, we've watched him struggle early, but you always talk about in-game adjustments. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch. They look more aggressive. They look like they've changed their whole game plan to come out now and start firing on all cylinders.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Mariner bullpen. Gamble rounds third and is digging for the plate. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And they'll slap the tag on him here in the rundown between second and third.
The batter, number 2, shortstop
Gene Segura standing in. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, second baseman.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Fouled back. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Going after it is Gordon.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. M's pick up a run. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Moss.
Leading off for the
0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Brandon Moss.
Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. A fastball that just misses inside.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
The batter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Waiting on it is Heredia. 2 down.
The left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Digging in for his
Gordon.
second at-bat, Alex Gordon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Hits this one hard the other way, and the Royals are in the hit column.
Well, they put the shift on him, overloading the right side, but they pitch him away, and he shoots the ball that way.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Whit Merrifield next to hit as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. In the dirt here, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Breaking his heart, Matt. Breaking his heart. You got 2 quick outs. He's thinking he's going to cruise through this thing.
Your attention.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. Giovanni Gallardo trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. In now is Lorenzo Cain. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. And now he'll just hang on as both runners move up without a throw. The 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he'll just reset things here. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And now the runner breaks for the plate. Pitch is a ball. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, trying to pick things up where he left off, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
Nelson Cruz.
He's set, and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Kane is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Third baseman number 15.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. Third trip to the From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Seattle. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball starts right now. Digging in, number 8. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Cubs, center fielder, number 8.
And we are now underway from Seattle as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. A little chilly but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a tough take on an inside sinker that just missed for ball 3. Here it is on 3-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
3-2 count, and he gets a base hit. That's a nice hit. You want to be the leadoff guy. Work the count, and then get a pitch to hit and drive it in for a base hit. Nice job.
Chris Bryant is at the plate as he takes a called strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. A runner at first with no outs here. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here's the 0-2. Runners off for second. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. He's on the move again from first. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Tagged by Cano, and he is out at second base.
Batting third,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. Chased a bad one there. 1-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Just getting started here in Seattle. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Cubs are down quietly. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
leading
first.
Off for the Mariners, the short. Gene Segura.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you better keep an eye on Robinson Cano as this game moves along. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
And he lays off for ball 1. His past history against John Lester, 19 hits in 77 at-bats. He's also collected 6 doubles. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping up now, Nelson Cruz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses inside 1-0. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
1-2.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me with the... Stepping in, Wilson Contreras. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The 0-2 once more. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Here's Javier Baez.
Batting fifth.
Into the windup and the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Kyle Schwarber. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. No score here as we play inning number 2. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5. Here's the third baseman now. Kyle Seager will match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
Kyle Seager.
Hard hit ball to second. There's Baez. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting fifth. Right fielder.
Standing in, Mitch Haniger, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. Lester ready, the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Jay has a read on it, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting six.
Here's Yonder Alonso. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Lester into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Here's Addison Russell. 7-8-9. Bottom of the order set to go here in the third.
Addison.
Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike. Goodness. 0-2 now.
That was an ugly swing. That's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating them.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch outs now, and there's one away. In now is John Jay. Past battles with Mike Lee. He's got 8 hits in 37 tries. And on 10 occasions, he's been a strikeout victim.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that one stayed up a little high.
Count 2-1.
And the pitch. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch. That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting ninth.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Ben Zobrist.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him. Third inning, no score to this point. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Another 2-2 offering. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher number 3, Mike
Pitch
Zunino.
on its way now to Zunino. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. One on its way from Lester. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
What, hold up on a 2-strike changeup right there? That's a nice piece of hitting. You know you're looking for a fastball, 2 strikes and adjust. But the changeup, to hold up on, nice job.
And he's retired 1 away.
Batting 8.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble.
Ben Gamble.
Now the first pitch here from Lester. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Russell. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9.
Stepping into the box, Guillermo Heredia. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he'll lay off a first pitch sinker, missing down and in for a ball. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. 1-1. Here it comes. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Count is 1-2.
1-2. Here it comes. And it looks like that'll put him into the hit column here as this is into left field, a base hit.
Wow, that was a crazy at bat. He swung at every pitch out of the zone.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Zobrist is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Mariners leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
Leading out for the Cubs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Number 8.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Here for it is Segura to make the play. 1 gone. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Bryant.
Now here's the pitch. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
High in the air out to center field. Heredia is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
First baseman number 44.
Digging in to try it again. Anthony Rizzo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he takes ball 1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Just missing here. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Here it comes. 2-0. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Runner goes for second, and he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Second baseman
Cano waits on the first pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after you being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nelson Cruz, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. In now, Kyle Seager. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ripped on the ground to first. To second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. We played 4 full. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Baez.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, the 3 balls here, maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for.
He's behind on the swing there, and the count moves to 3-2. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Striding in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First offering on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, that's a perfect example of taking a ball inside out. You know, you hear that.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And that means that's going to do it for starter Mike Leake. Edwin Diaz is on his way to the mound, and this is a rather curious move to bring on the closer in just the 5th inning. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. In now is John Jay. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Throw over to third here. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. A tag for one, a tag, and he is out at second base. And a costly decision there, as it's a double play turn to retire the side. Ready for another chance? Mitch Haniger. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the fifth.
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
First delivery to him on the way. Yonder Alonso is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
A dive, and he knocks it down. But they will not get it out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are two on to start the inning now.
Number 3, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Zunino. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Left field and deep. Zobrist going back on it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.